but more importantly, real estate, because real estate, as we saw in this article, what was it that it said specifically? Let's pull that up. Pulling it up on our paper desktop.
The headline is, should young adults stretch to buy a home?
Wait, one second. Let's try this.
Should young adults stretch to buy a home? Interest rates are still low. Then again, it's a seller's market. I'm going to start off with the yes. And I have a really good little excerpt here on why yes. Is this it?
But stretch why? Oh, because the student, we all know why. It's student debt and all that stuff. We don't make that much money.
Some of us. Debt with all of us millennials and Gen Zers.
Some of us. And without the financial education to back us up, we don't know.
Oh, right. So we have here, even though many young adults saw their parents go through the great financial crisis with home values down 25% from the 2000 peak to the trough in 2012, home values are up 73% since the 2012 lows and are 29% above the previous peak. According to Urban Institute calculations, based on data from Mortgage Technology and data from Black Knight, bidding wars are erupting in many markets because of low supply. But that's not really what I wanted to read.
Well, that's interesting. 73% since 2012 lows. That is still not the same level of returns that you've received in the crypto space, but you need to have money to make money, right? So like 12x on $4,000, it's like around 150 or something like that, $150,000. But 73% on such a leveraged asset like real estate, where you're putting down maybe 3 to 5%, and basically the value of the home, which is $500,000. So you're only putting down around, say, 3 to 5%, which could be anywhere between $30,000 to $50,000 to basically manage an asset that is worth around $500,000 to $600,000. And if that increases 73%, basically doubling your money, that $600,000 asset is now worth almost $100,000, $120,000. So your initial investment of $50,000 has also gone up more than the 73% because that's your initial investment. So Ellie's going to give us an example real quick.
So new borrowers, on average, put down about 5% of the home's cost, financing the balance with a mortgage. If the borrower puts down 5%, or let's say $10,000 on a $200,000 home, and the home increases a modest 3% annually, the home would be worth $231,854 after 5 years. The 5-year return on the borrower's $10,000 investment initially is now 316%. This is a figure that you're unlikely to get with a $10,000 stock market investment. The earlier a young adult can stretch to access home ownership, the more time they will have to accrue the benefits of this leveraged investment.
And that's why you should buy a house, and that's why we always tell you to buy real estate, because it's safe, and the only other place you're getting 360% returns is in Bitcoin, which is a completely volatile market. And real estate, Jerome Powell even came out, we told you last time, they're not going to let it fail. They're going to keep buying mortgage-backed securities, and it's going to be fine. Everybody needs a house. The housing market in the U.S. is the strongest it's ever been. It's the backbone of America.
The backbone of America.
And with that,
we conclude?
Should we? Shall we?
Yeah.
Conclusion?
Commence.
Commencing.
Hey, hey, hey. What's up, Big Gunny?